Alright, last weekend of November is officially up, and much to my surprise and delight, we have managed to go a whole month since I started doing new movies each off day. We've gone a whole month where every movie was great. I'm just going to say that now, so let's get into it. Real quick, if you like my content, give me a follow on TikTok, give me a subscribe on YouTube. Now, again, as you all saw on Thursday, a little issue watching The Seventh Seal, so I rolled again and got nobody, and yeah, I have to thank the dice for that because this was another incredible action movie. It's not the best action movie I've seen of this decade. No, Extraction 2 still has that honor. But nobody really is one of the most surprising. Frankly, I did not expect it to be as entertaining as it was, especially with how realistic the violence and the action was. Honestly, Bob Odenkirk's lead performance really was an action genre best. And that is truly singing praises that are all well deserved. Honestly, the action was truly spectacular all the way through. However, the writing was also unexpectedly brilliant. Especially with so much story wrapped around it. Honestly, the pacing could have been a little better, and the villain could have been a little more interesting. But the way I see it, this is still a great action movie, and if you have not seen it, I recommend you go see it. This is an 8 out of 10 for me. Okay. Given the reviews that I've seen for this movie, sorry for that. I was expecting this movie to get a 7 at best. I'm gonna be honest. I love this movie. While it was a beat for beat for the most part to the original, many of the changes that they made, like Astrid's rant in the Book of Shadows or the dragon scene, and Snotlout's character development trying to impress his father, were truly very well handled. All the while, Mason Thames, Nico Parker, Nick Frost, and Gerard Butler all turned in very good performances in their roles, and it really felt very human. It felt like the original movie with a few things knocking it back. Honestly, I think one of my favorite parts was the way the practical effects blended with the CG of the dragons so well that you tend to forget that some of this is filmed in front of a green screen. Honestly, I just had two really significant issues. One bit more minor, and that is, as great as the dragons looked in this movie, I did not care for the redesign of the Red Death. Honestly, it did not look intimidating in the slightest, especially compared to the version in the original. Also, anyone who's seen the original remembers the terrible terror scene after Hiccup's flight. They made the very baffling decision to remove that, and honestly, I think that's a very pivotal scene in the original. Regardless, it was a fantastic movie. It was a very fun one, and I'm excited for a sequel. With the one caveat being, Kate Blanchett returns as Valka, Kit Harington returns as Eret, and Jimon Hansu returns as Drago. But yeah, with all that being said, this is an 8 out of 10. I was so looking forward to watching this movie. Oh my god, this is the best movie I've seen all month. Dude, Your Name has to be one of the greatest anime films of all time. And this isn't just me saying this as a fan of anime. This is me saying this as a fan of movies. Your Name has to be one of the best best animated films I've seen in this decade. And this movie dropped almost 10 years ago. Dude, the animation is without doubt the best animation I've seen for a movie like this. The characters, the two lead characters are undeniably two of the greatest characters I've seen in an anime film. And dude, this movie damn near made me tear up quite a few times, especially towards the end. But dude, if you haven't seen this movie, I don't care if you're an anime fan or not. If you have not seen Your Name, you need to go watch this movie right now. It is on Prime. It is on HBO. Go watch this movie. I don't need to tell you the story. Dude, just trust me. The writing, the acting, the music, the visuals, everything worked so well together. 10 out of 10. Okay, I apologize for that. But yeah, that was, had that movie dropped in the 2020s, it would have been a contender for one of my favorite movies of this decade. But I will sell for one of the best animated films I've seen in a long time. Anyway, one more month of the year. I'm trying to get a week at the first 2 months. If not, I will probably just stick with a 20 list for January, February. And then I'll just do a week's worth of movies at some point during the rest of the year. But with that being said, hope you all enjoyed, and y'all stay interesting.